Good evening. Welcome back for those coming back and all on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. Tonight, we have some Final Fantasy this evening. I know, I've dropped down the background music, back down to background music. They got grumpy with me for basically the Chocobo stuff again. It's like running the Chocobo race. You're not changing it very much. I'm talking over it. Doesn't matter. We still identify it. Go away. I know it's not doing anything bad, but it just annoys me that they do it. But hey, whatever. Anyway, Final Fantasy. Right? I just don't like seeing the claim markers on the thing. It's like, you can silence it if we had the ability to remove the song. I'd be like, that'd be perfect. That's what it's a bitch about. You're not doing it. Nope. Okay. That'll be it. Anyway, we're going to turn in a book for Chloe here. Yay! So, I get a choice of I am taking the money and I am taking the money. I also get the experience. Look at that. Chonk. Love it. So if you don't quite hear the background music of the area or stuff, it's there. Faintly there. It's like, what, 5%, 2%, something like that? Again, that's primarily because growl. So, yeah, I should start. Like, I need some more tokens. I do need more tokens. Alliance raids are a good place for tokens. And they help keep people going, because there's a thing that you have to do. So Alliance raid's the only important raid that forces you to sit. Yes, exactly. So tomorrow we get our sets again. We get to basically hit our current dungeons. Yay! You do? You do. So tomorrow we're going to be, of course, hitting heavyweights M1 to 4, because, you know, match 1 to 4, because, hey, you know, once a week rewards, gotta do it. Get more of these. Should be able to, like, pick up this and this and this, and I'm like, should I? Should I not? Should I try for it? Should I not try for it? Probably. Because it'll make everything else so much easier. Yep. Currency. Got a big old bundle here, but you took a big chunk here. I did. Earned 202. I haven't been preferably perfect earning these because, again, leveling. But on the plus side, we're almost straight up here. Yay! 86. That'll give us 4 more levels here. And with Viper, we're closing in on 81. So we'll grab an Alliance raid, just because it's nice and fun. Go straight into trusts. 21. And how many trusts do we have this evening? Okay, 76. So 77. So we have the Kutwana Revel. I will be able to hit them with, which will probably level them up. Don Meg, which we can hit with Stola and Graha and company. So we can hit 2 with them and 2 with them. So that's 4 dungeons. Yeah, no, it's literally going to be all trust after I hit this. Team 1 with Viper and Team 2 with Pictomancer. Yeah! Because the goal is not so much using the trust to boost, get Pictomancer and that pull up. Rather, to get the trusts up themselves. Yeah. No. Actually get them all the way up to here. So they can do Alexandria, all of them. Like, oh, so this is why I said, going through it, Rin is someone I will have to level, but they're not a huge, they're not a big deal. And pushing, you can't push 0, so hit Quina Ravel, which would be enough experience to push them up, and then we can hit Makita as well. Then come back to Don Meg with Graha, Brianji, Stola. And then, or Holm switch, then Don Meg. Which should push them up enough to get to level. Yay! Graha's like me, he's over leveled for the position. That's okay though. It is. It is. Of course, duty support. These are the ones we're supposed to have for those particular fights. Right, the preferred group for doing it with the most dialogue elements to it, if you would. Hey, cool. There we are. But the only downside is it doesn't pay the currencies. Yeah. That is the downside. Yawn. Oh. Void Art. So there's another painter. There's a painter in the... Oh, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 painters. Other painters in my group? No. Yay! Woo! I like that ride. Not the best ride in the park, but, you know, it's a good one. It's up there. Dozen hammers. Bang bang. What do they say? I fooled you. Watch the tail. Didn't think I was gonna get that. Oh well. What are we? B game. Nice. In the bitters. Uh-oh. Gonna snot on us. That's fine. Painties. Oh. Now before I do that, let's do this. This is going quite quickly. It is, it is. It's going very quickly. You paint. Nom 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 nom. Do-do-do-do-do. Everybody together! Oh, boogers. I'm glad they are outside of combat, restoring those. Oh yeah, imagine if it was in combat only, like everyone else's stack ability. I would just be busterable. So it'd be like, no, there has to be something that speeds this up. Ugh. You can't do it, can you? Nope. Oh well, it happens. Like, oh, I've got a cast time. Oh. Like, that's right. Good luck with that. Oxel. You would think, but I don't think there's a particular oopsie. Not quite getting the cast right. Like, isn't that the guy that in the... Yeah, it's a common thing. Today, Kukulin actually... You know, that's why I say... It's obviously... Because Kukulin is an Irish? Yeah, no, Irish, Irish lesson about a bunch of, you know, classic hero versus bad guy stuff. I mean, the heroes, you know, magnanimous, which is a word I'm gonna have trouble saying right now. I can just taste it on my tongue. You know, isn't as good a guy as he wishes he was. I mean, he's not a bad guy, but Oh no! I'm gonna target his butt. Oh. You're being dumb! I changed spell type, and I'm sitting there going, why is one not working? Look at the thing. Because you changed spells. Yeah. Just a little. You know, I had to put it way low in the background. Can't hear it no more. No. That's okay. I got monitor vulnerability. I don't mind waiting till the debuff wears off. Gives me a chance to make sure everything's fine. Dandy and fine. And, you know, take less damage. Forgot. That was a move back from effect. Usually not that close with my caster. I'm closer than I'm normally at. Yes. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Can't remember. Split them up. That worked out okay, timing-wise. Oh, I figured it'd take time to do it, because why not? You were looking. I was stupid. Pop mid-hammer. Gonna fall apart in a moment. Oh no. There it is. Enhanced Pictomancy. Here you go. And hey, you got a good point. Yep, everyone's for the pet. I'm gonna blame them. Cute pet. Bing, bing, bing.
Prepare yourself!
Boom. Real magic about when to cast those, isn't it? It is. Not at the right time, at the right target. Excellent. Wrong target, wrong time.
Are you alright?
Oh no! Oh, I'm fine. No. I'm great, Alfie. Thanks for asking. It's a wonderful morning and a day. How do you do?
On guard!
Use a free one. You just really want to smack me in the head, don't you? Keep working. Yeah.
Are you alright?
Oh, steady. Loot. Just a seat a little. For some reason, feels a little down. Yeah, that feels better. Oh, shiny lights, that say. Ow! I saw it. I knew it was gonna happen. But I got stuckered. These carbuncles got fleas.
Prepare yourself!
Not too hard a boss. Allie! You're doing it wrong, my lady. Dang it. I thought I was safe. I was not. You know what was coming. Yep, you ran through. Yep, then I lost where my position was. I didn't turn around to verify I was in the safe spot, and I got kaboomed. I blew them up. Okay, which side's he now? The far side. See? Knew where to stand. I just went over the top this time. Exaggerate the position? Exactly. One, two, three. And it's for me. Here come the bats.
Prepare yourself.
Owie. I hate you. Say, really? Just a slow, methodical class? It is at this point. I don't have that many OGCs. Which is kind of funny. No, well, this is an OGC. This is technically an OGC, so I got like 3 of them, but they're both tucked behind a 4 or a 3-second cast both ways. That's what makes it, if you would.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah. Must admit, that does sort of paint it in a corner, put it mildly. Still, it's not like washing paint dry. It's like Alizé's going nuts on the anaconda. Not a fan of snakes. Possible. Quiet time in subsiding home. I don't know. Gibberish, gibberish. But gibberish though. Why? I don't know. Did I say so?
Prepare yourself.
Summoner main comes down to equivalently slum it. Good times. It's a palm. Let's see if we're gonna get smacked by the bat.
Prepare yourself! Let's go!
Definitely has a very front-loaded strike.
Leave the healing to me.
Angry, upset, temper. Bunk. Average X player, pick your particulars, you know. Pick your poison to which game. Temper, temper. Oh, stay off of home printer ink, stay on main printer ink. Exactly. Instead of a paintbrush, you come out here with an inkjet printer, so it's like start bashing people in the head with them. My cannon. Ah. Oh, brother. Fresh air, thank the gods. But I haven't done this. I just ran, I completely flipped my mind. It's a 1, it's a 2, it's a 1, 2, 3. Save the Starry Night till next fight. No, I do think they missed an opportunity. You do? I do. I think they missed an opportunity to use the portrait maker as the one who gives you the piece instead of Moogle, but I guess Moogle has more to it. I don't know, I never played Final Fantasy that ties realm to this realm. Other than say realm had to be on the source. Yeah. That's something I haven't done. Compare world maps. Not all there tonight. Ooh, a little tired. I'd say that 'cause that's true. Keep on. Let's have a good old lay down. Laser monkeys. Someone's got blown up there. Excitement!
Keep your guard up.
High violence. There we go. Whee! Eros. helpful. Isn't he, though? Two, one. Venom spits next. I missed that.
There'll be nothing left of you but a smoking crater.
I can honestly say I missed that. He just turned and swiped me. I'm like, you know there was an attack there? I wasn't paying attention. Honestly, I was just like on solid autopilot for this fight.
Keep your guard up.
Now that, oopsie. Speaking of things that just not paying attention, me. Pretty much. You are right out of it. I was like, you zooted? Sleepy. Had some barbecue pork, big chunks of it, and I'm just like, want to go into a food coma. It's just like, ah.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, I know. We turned all the backgroundy music off too. So I was like, there's nothing there. No, there isn't. Jeez, they got some of the best music in the game. If I go to system configuration, yeah, sound, I've got down to this.
Prepare yourself.
Royal Cupbearer. Oof. We can pull them into another piece of fight. See about grabbing the next bunch and pulling them into this. Make it a little more lively! A little more fun with it. I can definitely see some tap work here, there. Not in the classic sense of working, but I can see a few other functions added next punch. Next patch. Then again, I'm commenting, well, before I've actually had a chance to really test out, you know, decent avatar. You know? Oh good, that does work perfectly. Okay, that's a runaway. Doesn't feel like it runs out of mana though, I'll give that.
Keep your guard up. Leave the healing to me. Thaliak, protect me!
Wrong palm. Wrong palm! Have any problems running in and out, am I? No. I'm trouble keeping the motives going.
Let's give them a show.
Ooh, dinner and a movie. How about that? Oopsie. I know, 86, but it says 78 just because the dungeon uses the heck out of you. Lightning. There you go. It's always fun jumping off things. It is? It is. Let's pull that. Anchored wasn't gonna do it. Anchored, you gonna pull that? No. I should. Like, don't pull more than your tank can handle. You can handle it. Don't miss the treasure chests. Ooh, that would be bad. A double helping of custard.
Prepare yourself!
Bads for a really bad joke weapon. Absolutely. Gotta get some dungeon or something that when he goes around with a faux bad, it actually makes a joke. No, it's gonna happen. Be like, oh no, yeah. So the anchor drops quietly. The two just. Oh, I forget your thing. I know you do a round and round thing, but you also do a bunch of vertical shots. He do? He do. You're gonna recognize his attack pattern as basically up.
Keep your guard up! Leave the healing to me.
Get out of the way of that before I wind up standing right in the middle of it all. That'd be horrible. A pressure washer. I forget. It's... Oh, right. I remember the one at the bottom. The one at the very bottom has a lot of similarity with... Run out of my mind. Alexander. Mm-hmm. Does? Yeah, it does. Vainglory. It's the old sin. It's like a... What was it? Before there was like 8 deadly sins. Vainglory was the one that was marked up there. Actually, yeah, it's one of the heavier sins. Pretty much. Maybe we could actually kill him and go this way. Is the fight? Or yeah, this is it. This is where the actual light warden fight. Storage. This looks like full-on stonks. Oh. I'll wait 5 seconds before charging. Gives me a chance to There it is. Destinal crank. Into the middle. Cool thing it's doing, it's trying to do biblically accurate. Yeah, I remember.
Keep your guard up.
How much more than those combinations?
On guard.
Really? Yeah, pretty much.
Protect me!
There'll be nothing left of you but a smoking crater!
They're quiet. Give the healer a chance to sort of heal and stuff. I think this fight was before they decided to set everyone to 10,000 mana. Or was it after? Well, I can't remember when that patch exactly came through. Yay! Ah, it's a rough one. Good times, but rough. Ultimate book. Skyruin Index says Ultimate Dreadworm Grimoire. Ooh. Trust.
Our fates are not
will
yet
be
I stand
ours.
ever ready.
Uff, uff. Da-da-da.
Victory
Our
will be
fates
ours.
are
I
not
stand
yet
ever
sealed.
ready.
Could change it to get around a Viper in here. Well, someone has to be a snake in the grass. Be here for that one or that one. That's in perfect. And then spin around. Reminds me, if I had choice between, I think the only time I ever chose dual swords, playing Ranger classes in Dungeons and Dragons with the 2-weapon fighting, improved 2-weapon fighting. That's when you go to pick a actual close combat ranger. Is there a good ranger for that? There is, actually. If I ever go back to Baldur's Gate 3, which I probably will, eventually, I'm going to have to take a look at, actually, because they opened up the modding for the game. Baldur's Gate 3. And what people have started doing is started adding all the classes and subclasses as mod. And you're like, okay. So, like, for instance, Arcane, was it Arcane? Artificer. Sorry, I keep going, trying to say Arcanist. Artificer is not part of the original set of character choices. Never played it before. I have no idea, but it's a type of wizard. Right? Or add, you know, a variety of spells and goodies from the rest of it. So, you know, more 5e spells added, more subclasses added. Oops, skip that one. You get that concept, right? So, you know, and that might be fun. I have to find my save file that I've got right now and move it. You do the DLC for it when it comes through, an actual DLC package. I would have said distinctively, just like, yes, with that emphatic yes. But seeing Larian's no longer in charge of the DLC, yeah, no, I don't know about that one. No? No.
Just the beginning.
This is where you want your tank to flip right back into the middle for you. Like, yay! Oh, you got it. Urianger came here. That beam's gonna be this way. I didn't tell. Devs like picking on Urianger, just a little. I think they can get away with a little bit more because of all the silent treatment that Urianger generally does. Or Jean Jay comes this way, it goes this way. Oh no. Ah, you don't have to stroll out. I get rid of all the extra things out of my inventory. So we did a investment court, big clean. Oh, that's not bad then. No, clean job. But yeah, so we'll be loading up those mods into Baldur's Gate 3. And, you know, if there's a class we spot that's kind of fun, we might do it that way. Ever do the evil playthrough? Evil playthroughs are boring. Right? No, seriously, evil playthroughs are boring. Most game devs do not do evil very well. I did it a couple games, and both times I was like, this isn't chaotic evil or evil, it's stupid. You know? Example, KOTOR 2. It's like, I'm going to be the evil Sith Lord. Yes, and corrupt everyone to my way, which I did. It was fun. That part was okay. But it's like, the dialogue. Oh, the Cobra Commander could do better. Right? Solidly. It's like, what are we trying to be here? Not evil? Like, oh no, we have to hold your ship. In sorts, okay. Right? You have a, of course, not a problem, which is the good answer. You really have to, which is sort of the neutral answer. And the evil answer of, how dare you do this to me? You know who I am? And I'm like, okay, over the top evil. I just got sick of the over the top. It was like, holy crap. But every time someone writes evil, it's like, yes. You know. It's like, oh, what was it like? It's like, you know, pet the puppy. Don't pet the puppy. Eat the puppy. As if that's it for evil. Like, I have to do evil things. It's like, no. That's not how you do a villainous arc. Villains have no nuance. Even modern villains. I love a good over-the-top villain. It's good fun. They're entertaining as anything to watch. They're good fun to be when they're right over the top. Problem is no one ever writes a real over-the-top villain properly. It's like, isn't the other guy over the top? The other guy's over the top for Saturday morning cartoons. You know, the latest flavor of Disney's villain. And not the classic good Disney villains either, the more modern Disney villains. Where details like, you know, an actual reason why the villain's doing it other than, I'm bad guy. So I must be doing bad guy things. Only worse. It'll only be worse when you're actually multiplayer in a group that's supposed to be evil.
Gloves are off.
So, you know, villains do terrible things, and they justify their terrible things is because they're doing it for good reasons, they think. Let's take our villain du jour of this particular game. Patch, right? Selk, aka Hades. Up to the point, all you know is Ascians want to rejoin the worlds, to resurrect Zodiark. You're not really told why. Right, you're not given the meat and bones and potatoes of it. Throughout here, you learn, hey, guess what? Spectacularly, Selk wants to rejoin all the realms because
I shall protect thee.
They want to do it because all my friends got PKO'd because, you know, we didn't bother later on, and Walker explained why the whole thing came about, but basically, hey, you know, Heidelin split the realm and I want all my friends back. It's not an inherently evil motivation. It's only the, you know, it's like, oh, your friends sacrificed themselves to save the world. Yes. Now I want to resurrect them all. Little necromancy never hurt anybody. There were lots of necromancy that started causing problems. You know? Raise a few dead, all you're doing. Oh, I've raised a few undead. Great. It's just a small number of locals upset with us then. Yes. You know, I've raised a whole pile of skeletons. Someone will be like, that's evil, isn't it? It's like, nope. Doing job creation. What? And recycling.
This is going to leave a mark.
You know, recycling the dead into something, you know, useful again, recycling. And of course, then people have to basically be hired to get rid of the skeletons once their usefulness is over. Finding jobs. Aha. So, you know, argue that point. I'm sure you could argue it better than I can. But you know, people are like, necromancy is not inherently evil. And that's right, it isn't. It's all a tool on how it's used. Exactly. If Emmet could figured out a way to rejoin the realms without, well, violently mass murdering untold numbers of individuals and the destruction of all the realms, or the shards, or reflections, you'd be very hard pressed. It's like, okay,
Be gone!
what's exactly the thing? Yeah, no, it's like we're rejoining the realms because this ultimate evil caused the death of our friends, and now to get my friends back, we need to do this. Oh. But it's like, yeah, that's a noble thing. Kill it, but we have to kill millions of people to do it. You lost me there, man. You lost me there. what was it in Joker movie? Not the Joker movie, but Heath Ledger's Joker, Batman. I forget which one that one was. Honestly, not high on my list. Remember movies, games, yes, movies no. Anyway, it's like, you know, Joker had the motivation to show that one bad day sets people at each other's throats, you know. The old adage, anarchy's only 3 meals away. Everyone's all nice and neat and wonderful up until the point that they're not, in which case they'll tear each other apart. That's what he was out to prove. Sort of got it proved. Some people would argue. Not I. Again, I don't remember enough of the movie to know about it.
Away with you!
Which says something. But, you know, not your sympathetic, oh, he did bad thing, but, you know, you get a distinct motivation for why he does things. Like, you're evil Sith Lord. Cool, what's your motivation? Punch puppies, why? I don't know. It's the thing to do, man, I'm evil. Blog is written for those sort of steps, it's like horrible. Like when I did the devil ending, I've done it a couple times for Cyberpunk. Like, you know, I get where Arasaka's come from. You know, the bro wants to live forever and keep the company going. Forever. His son, Yorinobu, wants the whole thing to end. Couldn't do it when he basically ran away. They came back in the fold to do it from the inside. It's said to be a bomb. Good times. So, you know, that's his entire motivation for being everything. Be honest. I don't think, like, no, I don't think he planned to murder El Papa. Right there. Right? Used to be a mod you could get that would indicate that, you know, no one could tell if it was a bug or something, but possibility of Atom Smasher realizing that someone was, you know, he'd lock onto you while you're hiding in the fat pillar. He did? He did. Right? You watch the thing, it's like, he knows you're there. So... there's a whole piece.
I shall protect them.
So, headcanon question that does he just know you? You know, did he tell Yorinobu, and Yorinobu decided that these guys can take the take the blame for it. So he actually moved up to killing Pops, taking that advantage. Well, he had it. Right? Had he not dismissed his bodyguard. Because Smasher walks in at a very convenient moment. I know, I'm getting ahead of myself there. I forgot where I needed to be and I was running into the middle of the... So,
I will not hold back.
well, we all know what will
My
happen.
time has not yet come.
You know, we know what would happen otherwise. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, to hold it back. So many damn attacks here. Yay! Duty. Cool. And they can do that now? Yes. I got 80. I can do all the dungeons here. But, I don't know. We hear some unique Urianger. Then we're basically right on top of each other there. Spread out a little, you two, or get a room. That's all done. So yeah, you know, it's bad reputation with one set of bad guy rights, so you don't have to do it again. No.
Be gone!
Cadmium Morpho, Cobalt, Crimson Morpho.
Together we shall overcome this.
But yeah, always liked having a villain with motivations. Like, what's your motivation for being the bad guy? Yep. And then you get games where you can't really be the bad guy anyway. Like, well, the Elder Scrolls is a prime example of that, I would have to say. Not allowed to be the bad guy? No, not allowed to be the bad guy. Be a change in Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, there's bad guy quests. It's like, oh no, you did the Thieves quest. Thieves quest rarely is like, bad guy, bad guy. It's like, I stole a whole bunch of stuff. There's the Assassin's Guild quest, where you're like, oh, I killed a bunch of people. You're not really made out to be like, a degree of absolute murdering, or, you know, not a maniacal murderer to everything you would. You're just that guy who happens to do bad things. It'd be interesting to see it actually play out. You know? I think the biggest problem is, like, you know, play Fallout, be the bad guy. Try it. Or you can work with the bad guy faction. Okay, which is the bad guy faction? It's like the Institute, Brotherhood of Steel, Railroad. I know the Minutemen are technically the good faction, because they, you know, the other three are degrees of evil. But the Railroad's not evil. They're the lightest degree. Railroad's lightest degree of evil. They want to help the synths out. And that's happening. Like I said. But the problem is they do so at the detriment of, well, everyone else. I think Fallout 3 colors everyone's view of the Steel Brotherhood. New Vegas brought everyone back into alignment with what the Brotherhood was. Really? Yeah, I think so.
I will not hold back.
I was far enough away from those ones.
Just the beginning. I shall protect thee.
No, stop. So, you know, games like Infamous, like you're gonna play a bad guy, but they sort of allowed you to play good guy included.
I will not hold back.
I think Overlord series was the best one for villain here, pretty much. That and the Dungeon Lord, old game. Well, I get that. Anyway, you know, it's like you have sort of, you know, Overlord 1 didn't go all the way in on it. It's like, oh, you can play bad guy or
I will not hold back.
second in the set, definitely, number 2, definitely lets you play evil. Right, your choices were basically either destructive evil or conquering evil. Kill everything, which is 4-1, or conquer everything. I like the conquering one. That was always more fun. Well, if you wanted to do destruction, you could always, you know, conquer things to a certain degree, then destroy at certain things. Which was fun. I mean, you know, it was refreshing. Hurry on, Jay. Just tanking that like a champion over there. It's like... Sweet, 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 sweet. It'll be fine. Bees! Oh wow, Graha. Really? Ryanje! The hell? It's only a single target remover.
Away with you!
Oh, time. Not one or two. The Ryanje is there. Guess he was like, you know, I'll show you evil. You know, yeah, Cyberpunk doesn't have good. Not really. It sort of has that moral grayness to it. I think the bit that really showed that off was Misty. Misty shows up? Yeah, Misty shows up. Right at the end of, or start of the end, the devil ending, when they get picked up for the ride to go do the whole, you know, rescue, and then off to do the bad guy thing. You get Misty, basically, but they're the ones that killed Jackie, is a line. That always struck me, that line. It does. It strikes me. Technically, you know, it's like, who got us dead? Really? That's not it. What is it? Don't worry about it right now. Oh, right. My kick. I got leg sweep. Oh, and he's resistant to stun anyway. Oh, okay. I can stop if I wanted to anyway.
The gloves are off.
Together we shall overcome this.
I will not hold back.
Wait, it's like, no, no, no. If you're gonna blame someone for Jackie's death, you could blame Evelyn. Putting the job on the table. Dex for doing... I don't think you could blame Dex for the situation. You could blame Dex for taking it. You can't really blame Dex for scuffing it up. But like you guys said, he didn't have the Emperor's itinerary. And I'm talking about a whole other game. We're playing this one. Welcome to my streams. You know, like I said, can't really too grumpable with him for that. What you can get grumpable about him for is not vetting Mark. As he said, put out some feelers to find the lady. And then he's like, got a call from Pacifica telling me to stop looking, end a convo. He kept going. That's his own words right there in the beginning. They didn't properly check out, you know, the job at all. He just saw the dollar signs and went for it. You were in the beam for that. I was. And apparently I wasn't. Oh well. He can be beaten at this level too. It's just gonna... Just can't let him have any more. It's like 8 stacks on him, and he's like just near unstoppable. He'll go down pretty okay. See? Yeah, so, you know, head decks. Actually, done due diligence like Rogue would have. Then, you know, you wouldn't have gone in on that mission. You would have picked someone else. Right? You know? And picking someone else, you wouldn't have gotten the job. Because he wanted creds. Didn't care. He thought the job was super duper easy and it was just going to be a big payday and he wouldn't have to pay anyone big time money. So, you know, like I said, I can't hold that against him. Well, I do hold Dex responsible for Jackie's death. Not Parker's. Isn't Parker what got you into all this? Yeah, Parker did get us into it all, but... That said, one thing we're not allowed to do, which would have all been better, would have been able to turn it down. We can't. So, you know. I said, single decision that would change the whole thing would have been stop him for a tight bite right after Sandra Dorset. He would have been stuck out of Watson. It's like, oh. You know? Probably we'd have to spend the evening at Mama Wells. It's like, you know, I'll crash at Mama Wells' place. Let's take Misty out on her date. Pick me up, you know, we'll just go back in when they're all said and done. Oh, Watson's on lockdown until Compecky's over. However long that is. Like, yeah, I would love to, but we can't meet with the client, we can't do your mission. We're kind of indisposed on this side. Of course, there would probably be a side mission just to break into Watson at that point. Which would have been fun, actually. It's like, oh. sneak past the police into Watson to continue on the main story. It's like, no, I don't want to. I want to stay away. So, yeah, bit of fun. Trivial points. An MMORPG where you're the villain. That would be a hard thing, wouldn't it? Biggest problem is you got everyone being the villain except for that one person. It's like, you know, it's like you're the warrior of light, so you got everyone playing the good guy, hero in the story, except that was a couple of people who, like, you know, actually I'm secretly evil. I know the game won't let me do the evil things, but I'm evil. And I'm like, yeah, you're not really. Right. Not really. Like, how would you do that? Well, your challenges would be basically, you know, Legion of Doom type stuff. Liar's lyre is shattered. Sickening. Shaking her head.
Just the beginning.
Armpit juice. Lots of it. Crescendo, fortissimo. So, you know, Urianger just teleports clean across. Graha, Graha runs, and Stola rapidly walks.
Away with you!
Now, this is technically before you meet Stola, so fun to see her reactions to it. So they're technically apocryphal to the story.
Gloves are off.
Ding. Rah. Bay knives. Oh, funny. Oh, recommended gear. Cool. Travel, teleport. Favorites. Verdona. Get the last few pieces of gear here. Absolutely. That's the wrong exit, my dude. Craziness of the fort side. It's not a bad fort. It isn't new. It's not. Seen worse. Or definitely worse. Entrance goes to Elpis and home. I should be able to get, yeah, the body. I just need the gloves and the head and the weapon. The armor for the weapons? Exactly. Got 1,000. Should do well. Scratch, scratch, ging-a-ding, bang, bang. Rough. What am I looking for? Get that. Have that. Have the boots. Which parts do I need again? My brain decided to check out the gloves. The gloves. I like those swords better than those ones. Able to fully apply it? Of course not. No? No, because I gave it for... There's a weapon on his back for this, so it just leaves the weapon glam out. That's what the complaint is. Like, unable to fully blur... Really? Yeah, no, seriously. You go to this one, number 4. You've got the weapon. These are all class 1s. Or, that's item level 150, but it's all classes. Right. So, hide all jewelry. Classic for me. And this is all, anyone can wear it. And that's the only thing that gets grumpy about. Just that. It's not bad. No, it isn't, actually. Travel. Fort Limsa. Yes. Oh, dude, King in Yellow. Tonberry. All right, so we have a whole bunch of stuff to hand in now. No. Double no. You tend to stay... I like to get stuff that looks like it could be wielded without snapping one's, without snapping one's arm. It actually looks like it's got a actual barrel along the back of it. So there's a number of muskets that I think are great, other than the really dumb things about it. You're forced to be one class in the game, assuming all the classes were available to you. And nonsense such as limited and stuff don't matter. Currently, I'd be thrown to basically be blue. Blue mage, yeah. Like, but, no buts. Every other class, machinist would be the easiest to be because A, you're making stuff up as you go. right? Not because, like, oh no, it's so much more. No, it's just be a case of, you know, both of the new classes you're writing as you're going. Those would be the two classes of choice. Right? If we get if the Beastmaster is you're writing the book as you're going, then that would be on my list. It's one of those fun games. It's like, okay, you've been isekai'd. What weapon do you go for? It's like, I want a firearm as quickly as I can possibly get. Oh. Right? You know, it's very simple. I want a firearm as quickly as I can get because I know how to use a firearm. I know how to use a bow, so a bow would be, and a crossbow, so bows and crossbows would be my secondary and third, you know. Can't get a firearm, go to a crossbow. Can't use a crossbow, go to a bow. You know, just because, like I said, I know how to use those. I'm not trained in how to use a shield or a sword. Right? If I'm allowed to basically train before having to do anything important, or, you know, say, hey, you can just, like, off into the wilderness and never be seen again and no one cares. It's not like there's a do, die, or mission type thing. Oh, then definitively teach me, like, the most esoteric crap. Magic and all the rest. I'll take the time. Not a problem. Stuck with a case of, no, you have to pick one of the things. You're not allowed limited jobs, and it would be the machinist. Just because it's the quickest and easiest off my chart. The second, like, bard would be on the bottom, even though it uses a bow. Why? I have a terrible singing voice. It's like, oh, can't sing, can't dance. And to be honest, take the final fight with Xenos. Which would happen, of course. Yeah. You, like, a spellcaster, it makes sense. You know? So, there's some classes that make sense with, and other classes that don't make sense. Right? The spellcasters make sense. You've run out of mana, your MP's not regenerating for some reason. Sure, finish the fight with hand-to-hand. Monk, he started hand-to-hand. He should be like, oh no, I started hand-to-hand. I should be able to block and punch Xenos out. Monk makes the least sense. All the close combat. You should have the endurance and capability of fighting without a weapon fairly decently, you know. You all know how to put a kick into someone type thing. Right. The ranged damage classes, like the chakrams, they threw them. They didn't come back. They're scattered across the ring. Okay, what do I fight with? My bow got knocked out of my hand. Now what do I fight with? I can, you know, grab an arrow and sticky with them. It's like, ah. It's like grab the 2 arrows and just, like, hold them like really short daggers. Oh. Why not? It didn't knock the quiver out of your hand. That's strapped to you. Right. Machinist, gun goes wild. Okay, but then you got all the other things you summon or do stuff with. Sort of that thing. Yeah, it's sort of that thing. Like, oh no, my gun! Pull out the big friggin' cannon that you shoot chains with. Xenos is like, eh. I know. It's fun. It's fun to play those sort of things. I would be like, you can't make a gun. I can't make a modern gun. Let's correct you there. The oldest firearm is basically a metal pipe, a hole drilled in it, sealed at one end, and a hole drilled in it. That is the oldest firearm, you know, wired or stuck to either a longer metal pole or a wood pole. You carry a lit match in one hand. You touch, you know, you carry like a lit stick or a match or a lighter in one hand to touch the touch hole on top of it and send it. Oh. Okay. Right? That's the oldest firearm. You can make that. Aha, I made a pipe. Or got a pipe made. Right? Matchlock would be my go-to. Make gunpowder. Not a hard recipe to remember if you know what it is. Trick is always the one chemical component. Just one that's a pain in the butt to get your hands on. Was no different in the ancient world. Then, again, metal pipe embedded in wood, hole drilled on one side with a pan to hold powder. Make a slow burn match. That's trick. Light it. This is the fun part. Try to load the gun with a lit match. Don't spill. That's why Flint or why wheel lock went quickly thereafter, which is easy as well to make. Actually, easier to make one today than it was in the day. It's the funny part. It is. The springs. It was made before the modern springs we have today, so they just sort of used springy metal to do what they did with it. Not very well. Superior in all ways to the flintlock, which came after. Why did flintlock take over then? Ah, this is the VHS versus Betamax, the DVD, high-definition DVD versus Blu-ray. I don't know, Take-Two products where one's basically disappeared from the market. It's like, well, you know, Betamax was technically the better product. HD DVD was technically the better product, but they were both more expensive to manufacture. You know, 8-track versus cassette. Laser discs versus CDs. There's a whole pile of stuff like this throughout history. 90% of it came out to, this is cheaper than that. Flintlocks are cheaper to manufacture than wheel locks in the day. So it took over. Huh? Make something that's part wind up. Everything else is, you know, you put your time in to take a look at how it's built. It's simple. Not that difficult. Right? Spooky. Right? Oh, there we go. Let's go play something less humble. Right, just like crossbows. Simple enough to build. Real trick is the nut. Crossbow nut. Maybe Andrew. Dang it. Is it really Andrew, or is it just only maybe Andrew? Evening. We got Fellerin, Rose, and maybe. Who's gonna win? I don't know. Okay, that's Dora. That's that. For the west. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2 there. I'll throw east. I can do that. That won't hurt me a moment. I'll probably get it back and be like, but one's already down. Possible 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got 7, 8, 9 over here. Okay, 7, 8, 9 there. Could get 7, 8, 9 here. I could get triple mix chi fairly simply. It's got that. Nope. No, they don't. Shockers. Definitely want the 9, because that completes this. Cool. Then what ones would you throw? 6, 6 is a pair. And I better drop that fairly quickly. 3, 3 is a pair as well. They've dropped 6 and they've dropped 6, so 6 and 6 should be fairly simple. No more dot drops, my dude. No more dot drops. Can't be them. Someone else figuring that one out. You could drop these. Yep. You could drop that, but you can't drop these. Not until they throw an 8. They're probably building a Tanyo hand here by the look of what they've been throwing. Most likely heavier on the bamboo. Hey, we got the other west. Cool. East are no good, west's no good. They haven't, no one's thrown north. So it could be north, it could be a half flush with north. Okay, so you're the one who was looking at the 2s. What have you thrown? What have you thrown? A lot of dangerous tiles in that mix. A lot of dangerous tiles in that mix. You throw 3. Perfect. I have 2 3s I can throw. That will not hurt me. Don't throw the 7, though. Of course. Over here, Rose. No? Oh, I should have thrown the 9. I should have thrown the 9. Should have thrown the 9, I didn't think. I got away with the 9 before. I could have kept my East, or I probably would have lost my East, but I wouldn't have gotten 3,000 in the hole. Did not think. When you do that. Game of chance and strategy. You were so close. So close, and then you just completely, like, fell over on the floor. If you'd thrown the 9, you would have been, hey, guess what? Naughton. Everyone's money stays on the table. Who knows what happens? The ones. Yeah. Yeah. I got possible 6, 7, 8. Got the 5s. Dragons are all dead. West's all dead. East's dead. South's dead. There's a thing if you can just throw all honors and terminals. My response to that is good luck. It is actually a hand. Like, non-scoring hand, doesn't matter your hand, but that. 6, 7, 8, perfect. Got 3, 3. I can go 4, 5, 6, which would be nice. Throw 7. 5, 6, 7, 8, workable. Six, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, pair. Fives and 3s. Do you want to throw this? Yep. Five. Nope. 6, 7, 8. I can pawn 5 or 3s, throw the 4, round we go. It's pet. It's a pity I got the 7. Not again. Okay. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3. Can't throw that. 2, 8. No. 2, 3, 5, 6. There we go. Five, 6, 7. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then something here to make this last complete. And the 9 ain't going to be helpful. Already have you, don't need you. Rose has 1 Yaku due to wind, her own wind. Mm-hmm. It was 1-1. 7 tiles out. It's that one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now all I need is an 8 or 9. In my hand. Get 7, I'm going reach anyway. Irrelevant. And less likely to get the 7. He's thrown 2 7s right there. The 9 is already down 1, so hopefully I get the 8. If you get a 2 or a 3, it's going on the 7, 8, 9. And 2 tiles already down. Didn't have to do that. No, I didn't. But it's a 2 tile wait. And they already threw the 7, so they don't need it. Knew I was going to get that. Mm-hmm. So everything looks like it's going to be it's a lean it back, run for a ride. You get Dora. You might get Aki Dora. That'd be kind of fun. Dora, twin Aki Dora. Make it all worth the end. Yay! Didn't get it. Cost you 1,000. I know it's only East 2. It's one of those kind of... It's just going to be one of those days. Mm-hmm. Throw that, throw that. Throw that. Start with the dragons. We'll take that. One red. Hold your red as long as possible. Mm-hmm. Nice. Get 6, I'll be happy. You will? I will. If I get another 6, it's like throw the 3. That gives me 1, 2, 3, that. I can just throw down and hope for the last red. There's the red. Nice. That's 1, 2, 3, go out on the 6th. 1 6 down, though. 3 tile remain. Hold the west. Hold the west for the moment. Hold the west for the moment. Make anyone with green dragon nervous. 1 west, 1 6. Pity. Get the half flush, I have to throw the Akidora. Stuck. Doable. No, the 3s have been down yet. If I have to pawn and go down to a tile, 3's the better go. Mm-hmm. Well, I can throw 7 and be safe. Because you haven't thrown a 7. Could have cheated that, then you would have been on the 6. Could have. Some days, just some days. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8's over here. Go west. Throw north. Technically, we got 2, 3, 4. We do. Technically, we do. Technically, I should have set those and thrown this and thrown those. Reds are mine. Nice. Not good unless I can actually turn that into that 1 Yaku for south. So I need a 5 or an 8. I'll pass the first one. I won't pass the second red one. Just because I want to see if I can get... Yeah. I want to see if I can get a 1 or 2 here. Then I can throw those 2. East's not going for dot at the moment, so it's safe-ish. Two, 3, 4. Symmetry. I like it. Decisions by me. I may be over here. Thank you. Had to figure out if he was going to open his hand or not. Mm-hmm. Two, 3, 4, 5. On that. Throw that. 2 tile wait, unless I get something else to basically, like if I get a 3 or a 1, throw the other one, and then I'm on a 2 tile wait. I'm still on the 2 tile wait. Dora, Akidora, dragons. What do I got? Easy chance to throw 1, throw 9, and the rest of those. Yeah, can't throw the 9 just yet. 1 chi, 2 pair chi. Second possible chi. Nice. Some possible chi here. I could get this tile, that tile, and then just throw those two and be done with it. Hmm. 7, 8, 9. I like it. Throwing that still makes it look like I'm going for a Tanyo. Dang it. Through 7. Could be looking for an 8. Could be looking for a 9. Six through 7. Well, he's through him 6. 6 is safe. 7's safe. 2's safe. 1's thrown beforehand. 9 feels dangerous. Thrown 1 south. I kind of have to throw another one. Holding on the south, maybe? Dang it. Thrown the 6. Thrown the 9, I would have had... What the heck was that? That defensive throw. Like I said, defensive throws. Right. Either I try for a really murderously powerful hand, which I doubt I'm going to get. Or I try to just... Of course. Luckspin with maybe something fierce. Hey, let it play. And they get sumo on 5. No change in position. Plus 7 points. Yay. Time to run away. Absolutely. Absolutables. Big difference in hit points between that. Absolutely. So, what's this mean? Well, it means... we'll have to disappear tomorrow. Like I said, we've got the 4 raids first thing tomorrow. Absolutely. So 4 raids, then trusts, and we go from there. Absolutable. Just gotta have a good seat. You're gonna get sit down, right? Want the new world map. Want the new world map badly. Might put him in the way, but he's so cool. He is cool. Got it from the whole emerald thing. Yay! Right, you know, Starfield coming up on Friday. We've got a redesign of the ship to do. See if we can actually do the interior and exterior. It's all structural stuff, so it should be pretty cheap. Right? We've done the expensive internal parts. We've done this. We've done that. We do have to upgrade the weapons. I was looking at that. I was looking at that going, okay, there's probables on 2 things. Like I can see particle ballistic as a triple set. I can see laser EMP missile as a set. Like, really? Yeah. But isn't that terrible? No, yes. Don't know. But I will have to tinker and go with what I'm going to see. Anyway, we're going to run away. We are? Time to go. Out of the show, play the outro. Let's roll it, because I'm running late. Big things tomorrow. So, we'll sign off with a, hey, we'll be back tomorrow at 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. If you want to be tuned in, hey, great, excellent. If you were watching tonight, thank you. I'd like to say a big old thanks for that. If you watch on replay on Twitch, hey, thanks again. And if you watch on the VODs on YouTube, a great thanks for you. So, tomorrow we'll be Final Fantasy Raids and Trusts. Maybe a daily. Plus a book. We got to get a book. First things first, get the book. Get that probably pre-stream. Then, coming up on Friday, Saturday, more Starfield. Bumming about, trying to get 4 more levels, 2 more levels, something like that. Go after some ships, hunt down the bad things in space. We only got 2 targets, so we'll probably upgrade our ship first. Then, go hunting. Yay! Weapon upgrade? Maybe. Don't know. Anyhow, that's the plan, that's the way. Until then, always, laters.